Carla McWaid is one of our guests, our panelists this morning as well, too. We invite her here on the panel because we're chatting about finances. You are a financial planner as well, too. We've established that as well. Is it true you two have actually known each other for a while?
I think we've known each other for 8 years.
8 or 9, it's been a while.
8 or 9 years, it has been a while, yeah. So we've worked very closely together.
And you decided to go on your own because you felt what?
You know, I helped 1,000 advisors, financial advisors across Alberta. And I had lots of innovative and creative ideas. And when people were just kind of stuck with, you know, doing what they want, I thought, you know what, why am I not on my own with my own creative, innovative ideas? So I've really taken a holistic life coaching point of view towards financial planning so that you can enjoy today and you're not always planning for something in the future. Because if we're always chasing something that's too far away, then I don't believe we're having enough fun right now. So that's really what I base my practice around.
And lots of people have financial questions, I'm sure, no matter where you go. But we have a video question that was sent in for you. Take a look.
As a single parent, how does my situation differ from a double income home?
Some would say a double income home has a lot more debt than a single parent home. But your thoughts?
You know, this is a really prevalent issue today because we've got a lot of either blended families, we've got a lot of single moms, those sorts of things, and we do have lots of double income. And how do you juggle one income versus two incomes? And I think what ends up happening is you actually are more astute with your money because you only have one income. And so you're very right. A lot of times when I meet with the families that have a double income, they're actually living paycheck to paycheck. So they've got more toys, more debt, and where the single moms, they really put a lot more priority on how much they have each month, what they can allocate, and how to offset keeping the kids happy at the same time, but still working. So the double income homes, I find, are actually in a lot more debt than the single income homes.
What advice would you give to a double income family today?
I would say the moment you get a raise, pretend that raise didn't happen and take that money and set it aside.
What's a raise, Kate? Define raise for me.
Or meet with someone like myself and I take you through a cash flow exercise so that you have, do you know how many people actually don't know what they're spending their money on every month? So I take you through that exercise and I make you down to every cent. And I'll have a couple that'll come in and I'll say, oh, you guys have $1,100 at the end of every month. Is your bank account going up by $1,100? And they look at each other and go, I don't know where that $1,100 is going. So I make them go back and do their homework again, and I make them find that $1,100.
Tammy, is she on the right path?
Oh, yes. I go through with all of my clients and I can figure out a family's budget within $200 for the entire year.
Wow.
And
wow.
Oh, yeah. Been doing it a long time. And one of the biggest things, it's not the big stuff that gets people in trouble. Like, we know what our mortgage payments are and our vehicle payments and stuff like that. It's all the $20 bills that are going out, the yuppie food stamps. The biggest expense I found for most people, if you've got kids in school in an urban center, eating out. It is not uncommon to find when you actually go through with them that they're spending as much, if not more, on the various forms of eating out than they are on their mortgage or their rent.
Absolutely.
And they don't see it because it's only, it's $5 here, it's 10, it's 20, but you're doing that day in, day out.
But the fantastic thing is that's your discretionary money.
Yep.
So
it's easy to get
you
under
can
control.
make the changes with your discretionary money according to your priorities.
It's not a fixed thing that you have to
it's
spend
not a
your money
fixed
on.
thing. So that's the great thing about doing cash flow. It's figuring out how much discretionary money and how much of it are you really putting towards what your priorities are.
Would you suggest financial counseling throughout your life? Because your financial system is going to change year to year to year.
Yeah, exactly. But not only that, not only financial counseling, but counseling of where are you, what do you love to do, what do you like the most about yourself, and what are you doing with your money to make sure that that part of you grows, so that you're being an individual that really actually loves yourself and you're actually going to the careers that you want to go and you're having the fun. A lot of people are spending their discretionary money on things that aren't important to them. And then they're complaining and they don't have enough money to do the things they love to do. So we try and align that.
Carla, you said something about part of retirement is today.
Yeah.
So don't think of retirement as 65 or 67. Today is retirement. So what do you mean by that?
I feel like retirement seems so bleak because everybody's like, it's too far away, and that's when I'm going to have my free time, and that's when I'm going to travel more, and that's when I'm going to do the things I love to do. But if you spend all of your time looking too far forward, then you don't know how to have fun. So I think part is training. We need to train our kids about finances when they're young, and we need to train ourselves about retirement today, which means enjoying today and having a piece of balance, which means when I actually do have more free time, I know how to have fun in that free time because I'm doing it today.
Is that what we're doing? Okay, if there was one thing that most Albertans are doing wrong, what is it?
Doing wrong with their finances?
With their finances, yeah.
I think that they're in the dark of whether their money's working for them or not working for them. Really it is. Not having a really good handle of how much you're spending on fun or how much you're spending on necessities or how much you're doing. It's going out the door, you're going to work, and sometimes there's a resentment in there. Oh, I gotta work, I have to work, I wish I had a 3-day weekend. But you're the only one who controls that. You can control what you do and what you say. So do what you want, say what you want, be what you want. Do nothing, say nothing, be nothing. That's really what it is. So it's not knowing what you're not doing to get what you want.
Real quickly, if I get a tax refund, what am I doing with it?
I want to say go have some fun.
Yes.
It would depend, like have some fun or pay your bills. I think you shouldn't be getting.
Maybe split it down the
I don't
middle.
think you should be getting a tax refund. I think you should do the planning so you get it every month so that you get to invest it over the 12 months instead of the government. So I think that you're not doing the right planning if you get a big check in April. You should be saving that every 12 months, having less money taken off your check and capitalizing on that interest and then paying yourself that in April.
Oh, I like her advice. You stay for the next couple of days. We're going to keep you on. This is great stuff, but we will get back to you again as well, too. Carla McWaid is a financial planner, and again, great to have you on our panel this morning.
Thanks.